But I said I was watching Tiny House Nation or like Tiny House Big Living. I wonder if these people that do live in these tiny homes, do they ever go back to like their big house? Joe, he seemed a little off after all the couples first got together. Yeah, so like I want to come back to YouTube like consistently, but I fear I've been in a creative block, a creative rut, and it's just like I have no idea how to come back from it, you know? Hi y'all, it's Kamel. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a little daily vlog. So I just got back from the gym. Today's gym workout was pretty good. I tried some new exercises today. I mainly used the cables, the cable pulley machine for my exercise. I worked on arms, and then I also did a little bit of legs. I always got to include a little bit of legs in my workouts. So I just got home. It is currently like 8:20 something. I'm about to get in the shower so that way I could film a shorts video. I want to film 2 shorts video. I had the shorts idea last night. I'm gonna do a little series called Life in My Roaring 20s, because you know they call the 1920s the Roaring 20s, so I thought I would call that my little series. Just talking about, you know, things that you go through in your 20s and documenting my 20s, you know, because everyone says your 20s are like a crazy decade in your life, and it's also a very transformative period in your life. So I'm gonna do that. And plus I know a lot of girls are doing a series called Life in My 20s, so I didn't really want to call it Life in My 20s, but let's call it Life in My Roaring 20s. The only difference is the roaring part, you know. So anyways, so let me quickly get in the shower so that way I can go and film those 2 little episodes. Also today I need to kind of out of breath. Also today I need to take my book back to the bookstore, so I'm going to do that today before I forget, and I really want to get it out of my car. And plus I have to take it back to the bookstore anyway by the 27th of this month coming of August. And then I also want to check on my class. I started a new class today on top of the class that I'm already taking. So these are my last 2 classes for this summer semester. And then we got a couple of days off, and then we start the fall semester September 2nd. I also want to do some editing today as well. And I believe that is all that I got going on today. Hopefully I can hit every little thing. Editing, I'm probably not going to finish a video editing. I'm probably not going to finish editing a video, but I do want to start editing it and get a little ways through. Let me at least edit half the video. I did start editing a video, but like it's not done, so I gotta continue editing it. But anyways, let me go get in the shower real fast so I can film these episodes real fast, and then go take my book back to the bookstore. Welcome to Life in My Roaring 20s, which is series I'll be starting to document my 20s. Hi y'all, same spot as earlier, I know, but I just came from taking my book back from the store, book back to the bookstore, and I ate peanut butter and jelly and some chips, something quick, easy. So now I'm about to sit and lock in for homework for the next hour or 2, hour and 2 time blocks, and then we're gonna stop and then go on for the next hour or 2. You know, so basically I'll be working on work all day today. Also, I want to show you guys my outfit because I really like it. I think it's fitting for like the little Life in My Roaring 20s episode that I just did. Because I was talking about how like fashion nowadays is either like showing all skin, crop tops, baby tank top, or it's like grandma's stuff. It's like nothing like in between that gives like modest clothing or things that's like more covered up. And I have like no really like full length t-shirt. It's not many in my closet, so but I'm gonna show you guys my outfit. Here's what I wore. Something very simple. It's like nothing like too out there, I guess. I don't know. Very simple, very clean. You know, I feel like it gives the clean aesthetic just without the linen pants. I don't have linen pants. I have jeans. So these are cute, and I also wore my new Nike shoes that I got for school with them. I walked in grass with them, and the grass is wet, so I was hoping they didn't stain my shoes, but it was fine. The grass was just water, because these are like cloth. It's not leather, it's cloth, so I gotta be like more careful with them. But I wore these shoes with the outfit. Cute for a pop of color, because I feel like my outfit was very plain. It's just like navy blue stripes and a white shirt, and then like jeans. So I need a pop of color somewhere, and it was in the shoes. But that was my outfit. I really liked it. So now I'm about to change my clothes into my pajamas and sit at my desk for hours and hours on end today. And then after I do my nails, I'm gonna pack. We're doing a little weekend trip to Virginia, and by weekend trip, I'm literally just meaning the weekend. So tomorrow's Friday, Saturday, and then we're gonna come back Sunday, or whatever. But during the time, I'll really just be doing homework. I mean, I got 3 more assignments to do for this week. They're all due on Sunday at 11:59. Hopefully I can get these assignments done. So far, they've been taking me like all day. And it's just like insane. But I have 3 more days of this week before they're due. So assignment a day, pretty much. I've been doing pretty much assignment a day. I mean, today I believe I finished 2 assignments. I think it really feels like 3, but I think I only did 2. I don't know. Either way, an assignment got done, so that's all that matters. But anyways, let me do my nails. I figured this would be the perfect opportunity to do my nails because my little brother is sleeping, so that way I can do them without being bothered or anything like that. It's always nice and lovely to do your nails in homework without being bothered, you know what I mean? So we're gonna do that. Hopefully this design won't take me long. I don't think it's going to take me long. The design that I have in mind is blue with like cheetah print, but instead of doing cheetah print, I'm gonna do tiger print, I believe. Even then, honestly, I don't even know if I'm doing that. So this right here is the inspo. I don't know if you guys can see it because this camera doesn't have autofocus. Not autofocus, but this camera doesn't have focus. So that's the inspo that I thought about doing. But then I also thought about doing this one. Only thing about this one is like the charms, y'all. It's like I don't have those type of charms. And then like my charms never stay on. And then like for my nails, I really wanted to do like some type of blue and yellow element. I feel like this nail set, let's just show you guys, have a blue and yellow element to it. So we're just gonna go with the easiest one that I have saved, so it's not doing too much. But anyways, let me get started doing them so you guys can just sit and watch the B-roll of me doing my nails. So I finally finished my nails. The time is currently 8:27, basically 8:30. The camera's gonna do that weird womp sound every time I show my phone to the camera or whatever. I finally finished. I'm gonna show you guys them in the morning when it's daylight out and better lighting so you can like really see. But they're cute. I like them. Very much so different for me. I would say this took me... I did make a mistake though. I did make a mistake on this nail, the ring finger on this hand, because I forgot to put matte top coat before I did the chrome thing. So now it just looks weird. I mean, it's not that bad, but it's like, it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? I would say this took me, it started around like 4:58. So 2 hours plus at a stop. Took me about 3 hours. to do this set. The time would never get any shorter. It always takes me about 3-4 hours to do my nails. Sometimes it takes me even longer than that. Like one time I did a nail set, it took me about 6 hours. That is insane. It should not take a whole shift to do my nails. Anyways, I'm gonna catch you guys tomorrow for when I show you guys my nails. Okay, so first off, let's talk about Joe. Madison and Joe. Joe, he seemed a little off after all the couples first got together or whatever, and he went back to the room to take a nap, and he claimed like he was drunk or whatever. However, when he woke up from the nap, he acted like he was so disoriented and didn't know where he was. He didn't know who Madison was. He was like, who are you? What day is it? What time is it? What planet am I on? I did not like that. And he was acting like Madison was the problem, and Madison was just trying to check on Joe, and Joe was like, Madison, what? Like, what is wrong with you? And like he just seemed a little off from there. And then like continuing on, he also seemed a little off. So basically like with their whole situation, Joe and Madison, I agreed with Madison the whole time because Joe was acting a little off and a little weird. It's crazy how like they get out of the pods and all of a sudden personality changes. It's like you were in the pods playing a personality just to get out of the pods and just like see them, and then all of a sudden your attitude switched. Insane. And then Edmund, bless Edmund's heart. It's pretty cool how he roller skates, and he loves roller skating. I can't never. The only thing I know how to do on roller skates is go forward. I can't go backward and do all them fancy tricks. Because skates, they're so heavy on your feet, and it hurts my ankles. I have bad ankles. I'm flat-footed. My feet hurts all the time. My lower back hurts. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. So like Edmund needs somebody that is for him. Of course, everyone needs somebody that is for them, but Edmund needs someone that is for him, and Claiborne needs someone that is for her. Allie and Anton, I do not like how Allie doesn't like clean up after herself. Like I get it if you don't cook. I don't cook either. I can clean, but I'm not gonna cook. I hate cooking. It is like such a lot to cook. I'd rather just order out. But sometimes it's like I don't want to order out. I want something made. But anyway, I don't like how Allie doesn't like clean. That bothers me. Like you coming home and just throwing your clothes on the floor is like a no-no for me. Like I need a man that cleans up after himself and tries his best like to keep tidy. Like I need you to put your dishes in the sink, not leave them in the bedroom. I don't even eat in my room, you know. I need you to put your clothes in the dirty basket. Don't put them on the floor, especially if the basket is like right there. You know, like I get it if the basket is full, but like don't put them on the floor next to the basket, or at least do the laundry. You know what I mean? Allie was also talking about how Anton was like partying before he went onto the experiment or going to strip clubs or whatever, which I kind of don't see a problem with that, but at the same time, it's like I kind of do see a problem with that. Like if you say you're ready to get married and you're ready to be in a relationship, you would leave behind all your single activities, which is like going to the club, the strip club, going to bars, going to whatever. I see that, but at the same time, like he was a single man and like that's what he did. I don't know. I don't really see a problem there. Megan and Jordan. Megan was trying to say that, oh, money isn't an issue, but honestly, I agree with Jordan the whole time in that relationship. I understand where Jordan's coming from. You work and you got a child. Megan, we can't just go roller skating at 10 a.m. We can't just go to the next state for a day trip at 10 a.m. because I just got off of work and I gotta go pick up my kid in an hour, you know? Whereas Megan, she's like too free. Like she has a flexible schedule. She just works for herself. And she just has all this time in her hands. Whereas Jordan, he works, he has a kid. I understand that too, you know? I work, I have to babysit, and I do schoolwork. So it's like I don't have time. Like I need a 2 weeks notice before I do anything. Not even 2 weeks anymore. I need like a month's notice before I do an activity or go somewhere. Anyways, I feel that's all I had to say. I think that was all the couples that I got. And is there any other couple that I'm missing? I don't know. I feel like that's all I had to say about each and every couple. So yeah, but if you're not watching Love is Blind, you should watch it. It's really good. Oh, another Love is Blind I watch is Love is Blind UK. That one's also good. A few people have made it from there. Oh, I also watched Love Island. If you're not watching Love Island's pretty good as well. Those are my heavy hitters for my shows that I will always go back to, minus Married at First Sight, but I'll always go back to Love is Blind, and I'll always go back to Love Island. Anyways, that is all I gotta say. I gotta charge this camera, but thank you for listening to my TED Talk if you made it this far.